The singles match is officially underway with CM Punk in action.
And now's the time for Punk to, once again, prove the doubters and haters wrong. I'm not saying Punk should be fishing for a "you still got it" chant, but for all the people who want to talk about how fragile Punk's become, now's as good a time as any to show them just how far off the mark they are.
Yeah, Punk's made a career of being defiant and proving others wrong about him. I'm sure he would love to do that again tonight.
And then we have Seth Rollins, a superstar who has truly earned his over-the-top swagger. Very few men have succeeded here in WWE quite like Rollins has.
Yeah, Seth Rollins really is just that good. The results speak for themselves with his mountains of championship gold and endless list of memorable in-ring moments. Rollins is everything that makes this industry special.
Corey, how can CM Punk find the edge here against a younger elite superstar like Seth Rollins?
I think Punk needs to try and stir the pot and try to antagonize Rollins like only Punk can. If Seth can't keep his emotions in check and starts taking unnecessary risks, Punk can easily turn that to his advantage.
He counters with a great reversal.
No respect at all with that action.
But it can also be meant to antagonize. Could be a method of luring your opponent into a mistake.
Uh-oh.
Trying to target the back of the neck here.
He has to be nearly at his breaking point now.
I'm positive this wasn't in his game plan, but if he wants to survive this match, he needs to come up with a new plan ASAP. It has to be demoralizing to just get slapped like that.
If that doesn't fire you up, I don't know what will. Oh, God!
Oh, man.
And a kick. Uranagi by Punk. He turns it
Into the Anaconda Vice. This one could be over.
This is grueling. Look at the torque happening here.
It's like living in a...
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Boom! GTS.
CM Punk
Looking for the victory. 2. Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
Seth freaking Rollins with a close freaking call. I don't know how he survived that.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Falcon Arrow. Strong counter from Punk.
Punk with his opponent in position. GTS.
Seth's eyes look glazed over.
There's 2. That was one of the toughest matches I've ever seen, and he deserves to celebrate this victory.
Hang on, look out behind you.
This superstar just realizing who's here, and we've got a tense stare down.
This match is about to go viral thanks to Logan Paul, and I don't think I've witnessed the appropriate amount of appreciation thus far. Not a single thank you Logan chant in earshot.
We'll be waiting a long time to hear that, Corey. But maybe we'll hear a "This is awesome" chant. Logan Paul has really surprised and impressed the WWE Universe with his in-ring talent and athletic ability, and he'll most likely continue to do so here tonight.
And Ilya Dragunov, the Mad Dragon, is always ready to throw down. This is a man who's not afraid to feel pain.
In fact, I think feeling pain only makes Dragunov more dangerous in the ring. It's like he really does become a mad dragon. He becomes an absolute monster. Ooh, clubbing strike to the back.
Jarring impact.
Ah, shot to the back.
Placing him in the corner.
Uncorked a big punch. Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Corey, any tips for taking on an athlete in top physical condition like Logan Paul?
Well, Logan has the physical tools, but his in-ring skills are still a work in progress. I'd reach deep into my bag and try to take this match in a more technical direction. Then Paul will be out of his element.
He's been put through the ringer tonight.
And the intensity in every move Dragunov delivers doesn't seem to be wavering one bit.
Dragunov really showing what he's made of here with that power. Ilya Dragunov getting fired up in the corner. Eyes locked on his opponent. Torpedo Moscow. Will Paul recover? Cover, cover, cover.
Two. Oh, kick out at two.
Logan Paul showing why you just can't underestimate him in this game. He's got...
Diving senton bomb.
That was amazing.
Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
Two. Wow, what a win. Dragunov with the victory.
Here is your winner, Ilya.
No fear, no peers. Just ask Io Sky. Already unfazed by the task at hand, which only makes her even more dangerous.
There's no telling what kind of aerial assault we're about to see from the genius of the sky.
But then we've got one of the craftiest competitors the women's division has ever seen, Alexa Bliss. Whether mentally or physically, she will find a way to get the better of you.
That's one of the many things I respect about Bliss. She doesn't hold back once she sets her sights on a goal. She knows that nothing comes easy here in WWE, and if she wants something, she has to take it.
Were you guys expecting this?
Not at all. She has decided to insert herself in this match, and remember, there are no disqualifications. All this is perfectly legal.
She's made her target known.
You knew something was going to go down.
Now that could change the course of this match.
Roundhouse on the mark.
Let's say that didn't go as planned.
Well, that's what can happen when you put your nose where it doesn't belong.
Paint a picture for me, Corey. Hypothetically, what are some tactics you... This could be it. The pin. She gets a quick kick out there.
She is still very much in this.
She gets put in the corner. Kick.
Oh, yeah, she is really getting fired up.
I've asked around the locker room, and a lot of people believe that this rivalry has gone past the point of no return.
There's absolutely no love lost between these superstars, and I don't imagine things settling down anytime ever.
Io's lining up to finish this off.
Here we go. Whoa, look out.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
And she slides her back to the mat. Io bursts to the top rope. Sky high.
Moonsault connects.
You have solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move. Finally over.
Here is your winner, Io.
It looks like Shotzi is ready to get this show on the road.
Ready to go all out, ready to go balls to the wall. Shotzi throws caution to the wind every time that bell rings. And tonight should be no different.
Shotzi certainly as fearless as they come. We'll see if we'll crash and burn stuff.
I think we're about to see a masterful pinning combination.
Oh, my. Oh, wow.
This could be a victory. An easy kick out there.
The ref barely started the count.
She had that scouted.
Ooh, forearm connects.
Oh, my goodness.
And Shotzi is being taken apart here.
One attack after another from Jade.
Shotzi's mind didn't look to be in the game there.
Yes, Cora Jade's disproportionate toughness was on full display.
Cora Jade might be as ruthless as they come in WWE. Corey, how do you begin to approach someone as cold-hearted as her?
You really have to keep your eyes on Jade at all times. If Cora's able to get a moment away from you, she'll start scheming something devious. Keep her close and within view, and she's going to struggle. Kick to the body.
Cora Jade with a double arm DDT.
nothing Shotzi can do now.
2 count. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Cora.
Here we go with LA Knight in the ring.
Well, let me talk to you, Cole. LA Knight has as much talent as he has charisma. So there's no wonder why the WWE Universe absolutely erupts whenever his music hits.
Yeah, you can clearly tell who a lot of the fans will be rooting for in this one.
And then there's AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. He's a competitor who has always been his own man. He's played by his rules and stayed true to himself throughout his career.
That's right. AJ's cut his own path through the industry. He's always aimed high, and he rarely misses his target. I'm sure he's got big aspirations for this match as well. Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out.
Just breaking down the opponent.
Momentum really on AJ's side now.
Yeah, but Knight needs to remain resourceful in this situation.
So much for being his game. Knight perhaps leaning too much on his charisma and not enough on what he's doing in the ring.
Yeah, a lot of drive behind that one from Styles.
Just doing anything they can to chip away at the base.
Now that'll do some serious damage.
If I were LA Knight here, I'd be looking for any way to get AJ off his game and rattle Styles. You don't want to contend with Styles operating at peak performance and executing his battle-tested in-ring strategies.
Good advice, Corey, but not so easily done. Styles has been in so many big matches here in WWE. It's not easy to get him off balance. And he fights it off.
Somehow, someway, he is still in this.
Knight doesn't have any room to recover.
LA Knight can't handle this phenomenon. I think we're gonna see it. Steps through. Styles clash.
Does Styles finish the job here?
2. He's still in this fight.
Within inches of victory, only to have it snatched away.
This match just keeps getting more and more exciting.
And AJ Styles, watch out!
Splash!
And a pinfall for the victory. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, the Phenomenal.
The bell sounds, and here's Damian Priest once again ready to do battle.
Priest's been a fighter all his life. He knows a thing or two about overcoming incredible odds and obstacles, and that's what continues to drive Priest in his career. Even at his highest highs, Priest still remembers his lowest lows, and he's promised himself he'll never go back.
And Byron, we've learned over the years that Damian Priest is absolutely a man of his word.
Then there's the towering figure across the ring of Eric Rowan. And wherever this man goes, darkness, pain, and suffering follow.
What people fail to understand is this monstrosity lurks in the cover of darkness, and when Rowan appears, your demise has already begun.
Oh, what a forearm. Effective dodge there. Timed his defense perfectly.
With a series of kicks and a big forearm to finish.
Damian Priest is so imposing and so aggressive. Corey, what's the strategy got to be when you're in the ring standing toe-to-toe with Priest?
The biggest thing, Cole, is to get Priest off his game. Damian Priest might be cool as ice on the outside, but we know just how fiery that temper of his is. And as we've seen, when you set off a hothead like Priest, you can get him to make plenty of... We're going to take a trip south of heaven.
Priest has him staring at the lights.
2. It's over. It is over.
Here is your winner, Damian.
Elektra Lopez.
Wait just a second. This is going down now.
She just couldn't wait any longer.
There's the bell, and we're set for action. Elektra Lopez looking to make a statement here.
Yeah, whether it's her brash attitude outside the ring or her impressive power inside of it, Elektra Lopez knows how to stand out from the pack, and she's ready to make her mark here in WWE.
Yeah, by any means necessary, as we've seen.
And some have called Tiffany Stratton arrogant, spoiled, entitled.
Which is ridiculous, because they should be calling her a winner. Attitude comes with the territory, Saxton. More superstars would feel entitled too if they were even half the athlete she is. From taking the gymnastics world by storm to capturing WWE gold, you love to see it.
Tiffany Stratton is many things inside the ring, but egotistical is a big one. Is that something her opponent could use against her?
Oh, yeah. A well-placed verbal jab or disrespectful attack could send Stratton into a tailspin of rage. Playing against Stratton's vanity and upsetting her would be a good strategy.
Oh, right into a counter.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
Her endurance is really being tested now.
It speaks to the intensity of this match. It has been a very rough affair so far.
Oh, an Alabama slam.
Stratton cutting her opponent down to size.
Set right into the corner.
If you can get past the good looks, pay attention to the athleticism. Corkscrew, Stratton ball.
Looking to capitalize on that move.
Tiffany Stratton comes up huge with the win.
Here is your winner, Tiffany Stratton.
Here we go. We've got Roman Reigns looking to continue his reign as head of the table.
The original tribal chief might have created a void in the hierarchy when he took his leave of absence, but he has made it clear to the WWE Universe and his family that he plans on reclaiming that crown by any means necessary.
Yeah, Byron, and every opponent is just another obstacle on his crusade.
Yeah, but they don't call Randy Orton the Apex Predator for nothing. Anyone across the ring from the Viper is in for the fight of their life.
You're not kidding, Corey. It's a battle to simply survive against Orton, let alone win.
Solid contact from the Viper. The natural dominance of Reigns getting a bit challenged there.
And there's that effortless offense from Orton. Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
Right to the knee.
What a counter!
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down. Oh, turning the pin around.
Hold on. He stops the count.
Oh. My advice to Roman, if I could be so bold, is to be careful not to lose focus. We all know Roman's up.
Neither superstar giving an inch here.
Oh, ouch. Two Titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Slugging away with everything they've got.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Oh. Oh. Who will break first? That is the question.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Each exchange, nothing pretty about this, just a good old Donnybrook here.
Oh, that shot will give you the upper hand. Randy Orton positioning his opponent. Orton is set. Flying DDT.
Orton putting his knowledge to good use with a precision strike.
Roman's shoulders are down. A kick out at two.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Here we go. Cover. There's two. He kicked out at two.
A kick out, and Reigns is still in this.
And this match is still not over. Orton Orton is seething at that kick out. Orton now dictating the pace here.
The attacks will not relent from the Viper. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. So much damage inflicted. What a shot.
Orton never saw that coming. Take it over.
Going for the win here.
Reverses the pin. Shoulders down.
Not sure what the plan is here.
He's not ready for this to end. Closed fist connects.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Roman struggling here, guys.
Roman has to wake up and get going in a hurry.
Reigns able to sidestep.
Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Hung out to dry. And it looks like, yeah, he's donning the crimson mask after that move.
Orton going to that place could be academic from here.
That could finish off Roman. Lining up Reigns. Opportunities like this rarely open.
RKO from out of nowhere.
That has to be the one that ends this.
2. The matchup's over, and an attack and an ambush, and this is ridiculous.
Back was
Confident for the cage to come down, guys.
Plan's about to backfire. Yeah, nowhere to escape now. You're locked in that cage.